Mike Moore Media.
I'm checking in with our friends in Stoneville, and on the line, interim town manager Perry Webster. Perry, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mike. Hopefully everything went well for you this year.
Yes, indeed. Hopefully it's going to be a good year for everyone. Well, I know you have your regular town council meeting tonight, and I thought maybe you might want to go over some of the things on the agenda. What's that look like?
Well, number of things. One, we'll have to consider a new bank for the town of Stoneville. If Fidelity closing on tomorrow, then the town would be looking at probably getting a new bank in Madison or closer than Stokesdale. And that's something they're going to talk about tonight. They also going to talk about a new driveway in our Stoneville Cemetery. There's been some concern that the cemetery as is not meeting the needs of our citizens, and we are going to consider putting a new driveway in that cemetery, having talked to some of the citizens and funeral directors. We have a lease agreement with Fidelity Bank closed, and the town is trying to get a new financial institution in the town of Stoneville. And by doing that, we hope to acquire the Fidelity Bank property to be able to have a building for a financial institution to come here to Stoneville. We've already got one that's agreed to come if we can just get everything worked out within the next couple of weeks. And we want the people, our citizens of Stoneville, to know we're working hard to make sure we do have a financial institution here in Stoneville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got to have a bank, and that the whole like so many other things, I guess, the whole banking world has changed over the years.
It is, but most people now do online banking, and that's, I know that there are a number of banks across the nation that are closing. But in a small town like Stoneville, where we have a lot of senior citizens who like to conduct their business at a bank, we're going to do everything we can to make sure that we do have a financial institution here in Stoneville.
Okay, very good. So tomorrow is the last day for Fidelity.
Yeah, that's correct. They're closing tomorrow, January 5th, and we hate to see them go, but we understand, the new ways of banking, and it's caused us a lot of banks to close across the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of getting off the agenda for tonight, but while we're talking about banks, you're soon moving into former bank building there. Give us an update on Carter Bank.
Well, we've got several things left to do. I was speaking with contractors and what have you yesterday. It's a matter of not being able to get the material they need. We're hoping that by the end of the month we will have made some progress and hopefully be in that new building by February. That's what we're shooting for right now. It's been a hurry up and wait situation, but I think with the way things look right now, we have just a few more things to get taken care of, and we're hoping to be in there by the 1st of February.
Yep. When you do get there, it's going to be nice, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's going to be a nice facility for our citizens. And I think one of the biggest things that I hear people they're happy about is the drive-through window where you won't have to get out of the car. You can drive through, pay your bills or whatever. You're more than welcome to come inside. And we've made this building very COVID safe, if you will, for our employees and our citizens. So we're grateful that this ARP money allowed us to prepare this building and get us into a nice facility, and also give our police department the room that they need here in what we'll call the public safety building here where we are now. So we're looking forward to the move.
Yeah. Well, like you said, everything's slowed down with supplies and just getting things in a timely manner. So good luck with that.
Yeah, it's taken us a little longer than what we anticipated when we first started this, but good things come to those who wait. So we're just going to wait. We'll go through the process.
That's exactly right. Yeah, what else can you do? Okay, back to the meeting tonight. Some other things you needed to mention.
Well, we looked at putting a new water line, installing a new water line on Lemon Street. And in doing so, when I looked at it and talked to some of the firemen, there are no fire hydrants on Lemon Street. So now we're asking that the board consider putting at least 2 fire hydrants on Lemon Street as we reconstruct that water line while we're doing that. And in doing that, it could hopefully reduce homeowners insurance for those people who live on Lemon Street. I've talked to the firemen, and they're in agreement that that would be a great thing that while we're running this water line to new water line, and then we're going to pave that street out there. But while we're doing it, go ahead and put fire hydrants out there and make it safer and hopefully benefit the citizens that live on Lemon Street.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. About how many residences are there?
I'd say around 35 on Lemon Street on both sides. So it'd be great to go ahead and do this now while we are putting that new water line in.
Yeah, sure.
And of course, the big item on the agenda tonight will be the text amendment to the Chapter 93 of our ordinances and animals. I think that there may be some people there to speak on behalf of the ordinance or the amendment, and there may be some people there to speak against it. I don't know right now. We only couldn't get 44 people in that building. We're maintaining social distancing and everything, so it will be one of the things. If people come to speak and they can't get in the building, we'll probably have them here in the fire department and have them come up one at a time and speak if that's what they want to do. Keeping in mind this meeting will be at the Vera Holland building, and there won't be any bags or anything of book bags or bags allowed in the meeting tonight. So we're hoping for a peaceful resolution to this. I think that some people misunderstand the ordinance. Our ordinances and laws are put in place to protect life and property. Mm-hmm. So what we're doing here, we've had 2 dog attacks in November, one in November and one in December. And we want to reduce the possibility of any dog, not of any breed, attacking someone. And if you have a dog that's considered potentially dangerous or vicious, if he's wearing a muzzle, he can't bite anyone. If he's in a well-constructed pen, he can't escape and get out and cause problems in the community and taking a chance of hurting someone, a child, a senior citizen, or anyone. So we're just doing things to try to get things in place to where we reduce the possibility of anybody being hurt by a potentially vicious or dangerous dog. Mm-hmm. And so once they understand the ordinance and what it's asking to do, and like I said before, this ordinance is in place in Lumberton, North Carolina, and a similar one in Eatonton. So when I spoke to the chief of police down there, he talked about the incidents they had with vicious or dangerous dogs, and basically now it's been cut to about 0. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're hoping is to reduce the possibility of anybody be getting hurt. This is all about safety for our citizens.
Yep, safety first.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, basically that covers our agenda tonight. It's not going to be a long meeting, or shouldn't be a long meeting, it's not a big agenda. Mm-hmm. But we just want people to understand that whatever we do here, we have the citizens and their welfare in mind, and we don't want to mistreat anybody's dog or anything else, but we do want our people to be safe and feel safe. We shouldn't feel like you can't walk or exercise in a particular area because of a problem dog. So that's going to be the big item tonight, I really think.
Yeah, sure. Okay. All right. So that meeting tonight at the Vera Holland Center, more room there, and that starts at 7:00 as usual.
That's right, 7:00 tonight, and we're looking forward to the new year starting off great for us.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, anything else before we wrap up?
No, Mike. We're grateful to you and to the citizens of Stoneville for how we try to work together to get things done here, and we thank you for putting us out there and letting people know that we are basically working to make Stoneville a better place to live.
Well, a good team in place there in Stoneville. Thanks to all of you, and I know we've had some sad days lately with losing some important key people there in Stoneville, and we've certainly all been aware of that and in our prayers and our thoughts too. So we're thinking about you folks on many different levels.
I thank you, Mike. We've Mr. Massey was with the fire department. Of course, Jake Hundley was an icon here in Stoneville, and it's been a trying end of the year for the holidays and what have you. So, but it's life, and we got to keep moving on.
Perry, appreciate your time today, and I'll see you tonight.
All right, thank you, Mike.
All right, thank you. Bye. All right, he wanted you to get an update there from interim town manager Perry Webster in Stoneville. Again, that monthly town meeting is tonight. That's always the first Tuesday in the month. It's at 7 o'clock at the Vera Holland Center. You can find the town right there on Facebook at Town of Stoneville, NC, and the website town.stoneville.nc.us. And a reminder to shop locally, support our Stoneville businesses.